Guys, it's Rob Terry here from PlayStation UK Zone once again, and today is the first ever question and answer session for this brand new channel that I've already created. And basically we have a look at all the tweets of people that have answered any questions or actually sent any questions that they want to ask me about my channel concerning the content that's on it, of course. And then obviously it'll be every single Friday that there's a Q&A session, so after today, every single Friday after that, including during the half-term breaks, will definitely be a Q&A session every single Friday. So you've got the 2nd of January, then you've got the 9th, then you've got the 16th, 23rd, 30th, and so forth. So let's get on. So basically what the Q&A sessions are is basically just questions concerning your channel and you have to answer them. That's basically what it is. It's not any harder than that. I mean, seriously, how hard can it be when you're answering just that one thing? I can tell you one thing, that this is going to be very interesting indeed. Okay, so just give me a moment to have a look at the next part of this Q&A session. Okay, so we got a tweet for Beaver and Chipmunk here, and he says, who do you think will be the world champion in 2015? Personally, even though Lewis Hamilton's already won 2 titles, 2008 and 2014, I wouldn't really know. Nico Rosberg could be a potential winner in 2015 and probably could come back at the Brit, but to be honest with you, it's Hamilton or Rosberg. So Lewis Hamilton or Nico Rosberg could win the championship next year, but it could possibly be Ricciardo as well, because you know how he's been in 2014, all of his like dive bomb overtakes he made that you probably expect from a YouTube channel player, not a proper driver. But yeah, it's a good question to Beaver and Chipmunk, because Rosberg and Hamilton could lose the championships to anyone, but at the moment I'm kind of thinking Lewis Hamilton or Nico Rosberg will win the championship next year, no matter how different it will be. But that's okay anyway, because no one will know how different it really would be in the championship. Ricciardo could be a potential one. Sebastian Vettel not so much. I think he's out of the championship hunt from now on. Kvyat, he's only had 2 years of experience. He might come in the top 10, but I really don't think he'll be in the top 3 depending on his pace. And the other guys like Jenson Button and Fernando Alonso, they've probably got no chance either, really. Okay, I have another tweet from Smooth Racing, and he says, what is your favourite Formula 1 game made by Codemasters? Well, I have to say I'm very shocked about that tweet, because I actually have 2 in my head. They are Formula 1 2010 and Formula 1 2012, because 2010 was a big step up for Codemasters games. They've really notched that kind of scale for that kind of game. So, because Formula 1 2010 had the introduction of the F1 paddock and the agents, like the Formula 1 agents in the garage and stuff. Well, more of the paddock really, not the garage, but what can you to say about that? And the reason why I said Formula 1 2012 is because I just feel that the handling is the most realistic out of all of the F1 games I've played, because I think 2013 was too responsive and 2010 was a bit under-responsive, but you could argue that. You could really argue with that. So thanks, Smooth Racing. That'd be a good one to choose. We've got Elliot in the UK here with another question. How about your thoughts on McLaren for 2015 and the direction that you want to take from my channel? Well, I can answer both of those. So I think the thoughts of McLaren for 2015, it's a bit of a shame that Kevin Magnussen had to leave McLaren to be a test driver for the team. But Jenson Button and Fernando Alonso is a good pairing. But I just thought Fernando Alonso and Kevin Magnussen would be more realistic, because Jenson Button has been in the sport since 2001, I think. Could be earlier, but I think it's 2001. But Fernando Alonso, I really wish him good luck. He's been having troubles with McLaren in 2007. Hopefully this year and next year onwards, he could improve his skills and most probably attitude as well to Ross Brawn and the team. Jenson Button, however, I'm kind of thinking, well, maybe he could be. Maybe he could be a bit of a star alongside Fernando Alonso, because last year Jenson Button wasn't as brilliant as he did in the previous years. So I think 2013, 2014 were kind of the worst years for Jenson Button and for McLaren himself. Kevin Magnussen did okay, especially the debut podium in Australia, but then he slipped all the way down the ranks throughout the rest of the 2014 World Championship season. And as for my channel content, I think you've already know about that. I think you've already knew about that section. That's just like, how can I put this one? Basically, the content is the World Championship, Formula 1, FIFA, and pretty much many racing games that I like. However, they probably might not always be very uploading, because I've got the series. So you've got like the Ultimate Career Simulator, Ayrton UK is doing his, but on the PS3 obviously, and of course you've got pretty much every career mode on many games, especially my homemade FIFA one that I got an idea from. Okay then, so thanks Ayrton UK, I appreciate that tweet that you made there, and I've answered your question. So now we'll move on to the fourth and final tweet because of important issues, and that's smooth racing again. Which drivers, if any, will score their first ever F1 race win next year? I'm not sure. Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, and Daniel Ricciardo have all had wins in 2014 and are the only drivers that won in 2014 as well. Daniel Kvyat could win a race, but it would be very unlikely of his pace. And I don't know who else could win. Maybe, just maybe, we could get a shock win for Toro Rosso for Max Verstappen, because you know how his pace was on his debut in a practice session during the 2014 season. I think that might have been Germany, or that's Susie Wolf, I can't remember. But Max Verstappen could win a race. I'd like to see that, to show how Max Verstappen really is performing, really. But everyone else has probably already won a race, but I can't really say anything else, really. I just think that Daniel Kvyat or Max Verstappen, it's going to be one of them for certain, but I don't know which one's more likely. So that wraps up the Q&A session then, guys. Sorry if it's not been the best one. It's because of important issues and the amount of time I've got to record this. So that's going to be it. Next Q&A session will be on the 9th of January. At not really the same time, really, because it's a school night. So it will probably be, I'm not sure what time. You'll probably find out anyway. But that is it. That is the Q&A session. Like, comment, and subscribe to this Q&A session video. And I'll be with you with more videos very soon. Until then, peace out. Goodbye.